Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, November 27th, and I'm in here with Misty's puppies. As you can see, they're excited to have me in here. They're going to run around and play. They're on more of a puppy power, and I brought Miss Fern's Singleton pup with me. So I have Miss Pink Plaid here. She is a week old now and doing great. Right now she's 1.34 pounds. So comparatively, you can see how much puppies grow in just a couple weeks. We've got Miss Plaid here compared to Mr. Blue. So they grow a lot. They grow so fast. Every day it seems like there's a huge developmental change mentally with them at this age. Misty's pups are changing every day. Their personalities are starting to demonstrate, and at this age with Fern's pup, it almost seems like time stands still. They grow every day, but developmentally they just want to eat and sleep. So we pay close attention to them, make sure they're getting plenty of food and that Mama's doing good. And as you can see, Miss Pink Plaid is doing just fine. With Fern's Singleton litter, you know, there's always the question mark of, is Mama gonna produce enough milk if there's not a lot of demand? And as you can tell, there's no problem here. So I'm gonna take Miss Pink Plaid back to her mama, and I'm just gonna let the camera roll. Fern is in the other room and doing fine, and I've got Misty out watching a movie, so have fun watching these pups walk around and play. I've got little Miss Pink over here off to the side. She's not in the camera. So when I come back in, I'll bring her close and let you see her and make sure all these pups get their fair share of camera time. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So who are we missing? Who's still hiding from the camera? Let me bring them over. Hold on one second. So we've got Miss Gray and little Miss Pink. They're over here in their food area. We've got their food separate from Mama. I'll tell you a little bit about that on another video. This video, I want this to be all about the pups. So we'll do that next. So we'll start collecting these beautiful pups. You may notice something. We've got their toys, chew toys and play toys suspended from the ceiling. So these toys, they're on a bungee and they're suspended. These are actually kind of a dog leash type chain, so that the puppies can have a chew toy and a play toy and they can kind of walk around with them. It's on a bungee, and they learn a few things having it be on a bungee, and that is that they can't necessarily control the toy, which is super useful at this developmental age. They learn that they can play with it, but they can't control it. So they learn they always have to give it up. So we're a big fan of using toys with the dogs and teaching them tug of war. And we always advocate to our families. We tell them that humans always need to win the game of tug of war. You can play tug of war with the puppies, but never give up the toy to the puppy. They learn that if they try hard enough and they chomp down long enough, that they'll win. If the humans give up on tug of war, it's a bad thing. So this is a great way for the dogs to actually learn without us that they get to tug on a toy, but they never win. So we've got 3 toys suspended. Some of them are off camera. You might be able to see this blue rope toy. And so that's just a little bit about right here. So these pups have made huge steps emotionally and mentally, and we've spent time with them. You can see that the pups are just naturally gravitating around me. We've got one of them that left this side to go to the potty area, and let me see who I can bring back from over there. Actually, they went into food area here, so I'm gonna bring, it's Miss Pink. I think she's hungry. She's going into the cafeteria for her food. So I'm gonna keep talking. We've got some of the other pups that are headed over to the food area too. I'll tell you a little bit about the food area on another video. I want this one to be more about the pups. So this is Miss Light Pink. Doing great. And we've got Mr. Dark Blue right here. He's doing really good. Nice big chunker. The boys are taking the lead on the size spectrum. Sometimes we have one of the girls that ends up taking the lead. In this case, it happens to be both the boys, which is somewhat expected. They both started bigger. So we've got Miss Purple here. Oh, tip over. Did you see that? How cute was that? Lost his balance trying to climb on me. Miss Yellow right here. She's doing really good. And Miss Dark Pink here. Show her off for a second. And who do we have behind me that's hiding from the camera? We've got Miss Teal right here. And I know some pups walked over to the food area again, so let me grab them. So we lost Yellow to the food area as I walked over. I think they think I'm bringing out some dinner. So we've got Miss Gray and Mr. Light Blue. So Mr. Light Blue is holding the lead on size. Miss Gray, not all that big. We've got some of the other girls that are bigger than her. So this is little Miss Gray here. So as you can see, the pups are up and moving around more. I've kind of been planning for this video, trying to strategize what time of the day can I do it. And I did not feed the puppies prior to this video, hopefully ensuring that they were not ready for a food coma, and have them be a little bit more playful for today's video. So, whoops, I'm sorry. That was Mr. Light Blue. I just kneeled on his paw, just got the end of a toe. He's fine. So, he was protesting that I kind of slid forward and my knee kind of rolled to his little toe there and got a toe. So, but so other than pups that are thinking that I brought food in with me, those are the ones that are migrating over that direction. And I've noticed something with their activity levels. I was noticing that this particular litter is a little more active before they go to bed for the night. So I thought I'm gonna do my video a little later in the day. And so I had my dinner, and I have not given the pups their dinner so that they're not just asleep in a puppy pile this time around, and hopefully they're going to play. They are demonstrating something that I wanted to illustrate, and that is at this age, they're becoming a lot more social. Right now I've got all 8 pups. These 2 figured out there's no new dinner for them, so they came back. So yellow and blue, dark blue, had headed off to the other side of the room for their dinner and figured out I didn't bring anything with me, so now they're back. And this is a huge milestone for them. We want the puppies acclimated to human and acclimated to human touch and interaction. We want them to associate us and humans with all positive things. So we don't do any kind of discipline or we don't dissuade them from things. So you'll see them, they're gonna chew on me, they're gonna walk on me, they're gonna grab my clothes and tug on my pants and my shirt, things like that. Some of them will go around the back and chew on my boot. But we don't do anything to discourage that. Everything that we do with them at this point is to help them foster their inclination towards human interaction. And it's working. So we put the time in with them. As you can see, they're all here. If people are here, then they're going to be with us. And this is a big stage at this age. They're going on 4.5 weeks old. Their personalities are starting to manifest. So as we begin the selection process, sorry, my feet are going to sleep. I'm going to sit up here kind of out of the way, or I may use the barrier as a backrest and come and hang out with the pups here for a second. Let them continue to climb on me. So we have Miss Purple. She's actually kind of conking out. She's wanting to go to sleep at the moment. So I'm going to bring her front. Oh, we've got some of these others that are starting to slow down. Teal is slowing down. Purple is slowing down. Miss Gray, she's playing with the toy. I'll bring her out. I don't want to block the camera here, so I'm going to bring them out. So light blue is here. Got dark blue on the other side. Yeah, Teal is going down. She's just using me as a pillow. Purple's not waking back up. She's starting to go down. They don't have a large gas tank at this age. Getting them on video when they're active is a little bit tricky because their gas tank is not huge, and when it's gone, you can't talk them out of a nap. They just want to crash and start to recharge and get some sleep, and that's the way it goes. We've got Little Pink and Big Light Blue over here having a wrestling match. So you'll notice the pups are gonna use each other for a chew toy, and they're gonna chew on each other, bite each other. You might hear one of them yelp. Right now their teeth have come through. They're working on their regular foods and things like that right now. Them biting each other is how they develop bite inhibition. So having Fern's pup as a singleton, it's going to be very beneficial to have these other pups around with her as she gets a little bit older, because we want the puppies to teach each other bite inhibition. Mama, Fern, is not just going to clamp down and bite her puppy. And the puppy is going to do that to Fern, but Fern's going to be able to withstand that better and not communicate that, hey, that hurts. Mama Fern might just tolerate it and be like, yeah, that's puppy. They're going to chew on me and bite me. The other puppies need to yelp. When one of the puppies bites too hard, that one needs to yelp and just walk away. And that is a mental development that puppies need. to learn bite inhibition, to learn that they can inflict harm, and they have to do it to each other. They got to take it and they got to dish it out, and that's how they figure this out. So we're really mindful of some of that. We intentionally have overlapping litters for the scenarios like ferns. If there's a small litter or a singleton, then we still have some other pups around to help socialize them. So Miss Teal is out for the count. Dark Blue, he's out for the count. Purple is underneath the doggy pile. She's out for the count. And we've got, let's see, this is Miss Yellow. She's kind of belly up over here, chewing on me and chewing on everybody else. Miss Light Pink over here, she's going down fast. So we've got Light Blue, Dark Blue, Miss Yellow, Miss Purple, Miss Gray, Dark Pink here. So right now, Miss Gray and Miss Dark Pink, they are the holdouts for their energy level at the moment. Don't assume that just because these two are still going, that they are the more energetic ones. It's hard to communicate that and say that they are not the more energetic ones, but it just may be that they were the ones that slept longer last time, or their schedule's just a little bit different. They've got a few more minutes left in their gas tank because of how much they ate or when their last nap was. So, but here they are. They've all just, they're starting to collect and stay and gather here with me and settle in. So this is the type of interaction work that we do with them. We're doing some other early neurological stimulation with them to help them get acclimated to the sights and sounds and noises and things like that, and get them ready for life with humans. So we're going to have some good playtime with them. It's supposed to get really cold, so some of our outside playtime is going to be relatively limited at the moment, but we'll get them outside, and we've got some options for getting them in new spaces to get them acclimated to going someplace completely unfamiliar and novel to them and get them out playing. So we'll do a video about that here shortly and let them play. But they're all going out. Yellow's asleep. Gray's got her head back. Dark Pink is the holdout. She's using Gray for a chew toy. And we got Mr. Light Blue down here, Dark Blue, Light Pink. Underneath here is Purple still, and Teal down here. So with these guys going down this quick, I'm gonna grab the camera and do some more kind of close-ups of them so you can get to see their cute little pudgy faces. So here we go. Oops, I think I bumped somebody. Who was that? I tried to roll over him and not squish him with my foot. So who do we got here? So we've got Miss Teal right here. Can you wake up for a second to show off your cute little face? Let me see if I can tilt the camera a little bit better for a better angle here. So we've got Miss Dark Pink over here. I'm gonna try to get out of the shadow of the light. Miss Gray woke up a little bit. For her, Yellow's trying so hard to stay awake. She's trying. And Mr. Dark Blue, Miss Pink, right here, Mr. Light Blue, This light pink and gray came over behind the camera, tried to sneak off. Hi. Hi. Yeah, you can show off for the camera. Steal the spotlight while you can. Well, it kind of worked. I tried to time a little bit of the video. They didn't have a lot of gas in their tanks still, but at least they had a little bit more than they haven't had in the past, so you got to see them playing. Every day, their gas tank grows. So you might not think this, but in a couple of days, honestly, their energy level is going to double, and they're going to become much more active and much more their endurance. They'll be able to play for longer before they're out of gas and wanting to just go to sleep. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We had Miss Fern's pink plaid as a tag along here with this video, and we'll look forward to sharing our next one with you. Until next time, thanks.